Good morning. Welcome to the Windsor Star News Cafe. I'm Don McArthur here with Dylan Kristy, and our special guest is Ward 1 candidate Ryan Mancini.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Happy to be here.
Okay, we saw on Twitter you wore out a pair of shoes canvassing in your ward. What are the residents telling you?
The residents are pretty positive. They're happy someone's coming to the door and asking what their issues are, and I'm very excited to meet them. And when I meet, the more residents I meet, the more issues I hear, the more I learn about my city, and the more I learn about my ward, and that to me is very exciting.
Okay, you say you got some momentum building, 700 signs you guys have planted on front yards?
Over 700. We have over 700 signs currently installed in Ward 1, and many others that are waiting to be installed. So we've installed quite a few signs.
All right. Well, it's been a hot topic over the last couple of days. We've heard that 3 candidates have talked to Dr. John Strasser at St. Clair College. Drew Dilkins has not. I guess. And
in 8 years, he didn't go.
In 8 years, he never went in. He never called. But have you during this campaign? It's the biggest employer in the ward, and we heard that you might actually have been one of the councillors who have given him a shift.
I did go to see Dr. Strasser, and I went to see Dr. Strasser because I thought in Ward 1, St. Clair College, as you said, is the largest employer, and St. Clair College is a major stakeholder, and I thought it would be important to meet that stakeholder, make contact, ask them their concerns, and ask them where they think the role fits in the ward and in the city of Windsor.
Okay, you have a bit of an interesting story, or maybe a common one, I guess. Born and raised in Windsor, but you left, you're back. Talk about that.
Okay, I was born and raised here. I remember went to grade school and high school here, graduated from St. Gabriel's High School, Holy Names High School. Remember growing up in South Windsor when St. Clair College was only one building and they had a big hill. I remember going tobogganing down the hill at St. Clair College. And I also, I remember playing road hockey and Little League baseball here. And I went, did my undergraduate at the University of Windsor. I did a master's at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. Then I have worked a few years out of town. I worked in both Vancouver and Toronto doing analysis on stocks and bonds, and in Ottawa as an economist and policy analyst for the federal government. And I missed my hometown. I was very lucky to have the opportunity to move back to my hometown. And in 2012, I did move back. Purchased my house in February of 2013, and I'd like to make a life here in my hometown. And I hope I hope in the future. I know this is a very common story. Most of the people that I went to school with, most of them had to leave, and I think
because the opportunities here, there's no job opportunities here. Is that
the job opportunities are not here? And I really hope that in the future for the next generation, that as a city, and we can get together and we can work and we can solve this problem so that young people don't have to leave. They can grow up here. They can go to school here, they can get married here, have a family, and live the rest of their lives here. And that's what I plan to do, and that's what I hope in the future a lot of young people are also able to do.
Excellent.
Okay, we got to mention one guy you're running against, Fred Francis. He's got a pretty famous political brother. You have a political pedigree as well. Remo Mancini?
He's my uncle. He's my father's brother. Yes, he is.
Is he helping you on your campaign? Is he giving you any tips? Is it a help? Is it a hindrance out on the campaign trail?
He, I don't know if it's really a help or a hindrance. Most people don't really mention it too much. Most people just are interested in hearing what I have to say. He came to my launch party. I think he's spoken to me a couple of times just on the phone. But most of my campaign is just myself, my family helping me out, and a few of my friends, people I went to high school with, and a few friends that are helping the campaign. And I think we're a grassroots campaign. We're knocking on a lot of doors, and I think that's why we're getting good feedback. We're getting good feedback because we're meeting with people, we're listening to them, and we're trying to address their concerns. So,
excellent. What are some of the main concerns that you're hearing from Ward 1 residents?
Well, I think a lot of the issues I'm hearing revolve around infrastructure. So whether it be sewer backup flooding, or Cabana Road, or other infrastructure issues, a lot of the issues I'm hearing revolve around that. And then neighborhood improvements as well, such as sidewalks, covering of ditches, things along those lines. People want the infrastructure, and they want the improvements in their neighborhood to be able to live a comfortable life in their neighborhood, and that's what I've been hearing from quite a few people.
Excellent.
Okay, any big announcements coming up?
Not really, no. We have a debate coming up.
That's right, Ross Langel's organized a debate for tomorrow night.
Ross Langel's organized a debate for tomorrow night. The debate's at South Windsor Arena, starts at 7 o'clock. And format is Ward 1 councillors get to write questions, and I believe they go in a hat, and Ross is going to pick them out of a hat. And I will be attending the debate tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and I think it should be an exciting experience, and we'll get to answer some questions and meet some more residents of Ward 1. So.
Excellent. Ross is the moderator as well, right?
So he's doing it all. He organized the debate. He's renting the space with his own money. He's just a retired guy who is doing his bit for democracy, and he's doing it all.
Yeah, so
We
that
can
should be a
clean
great
it up
event.
after, setting out the chairs, everything.
Absolutely. I think it's great what Ross is doing. I am very, very happy with what Ross is doing, and I'm very happy to attend Ross's event.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right,
No, it
well,
should
Ryan,
be. No, thank you. Thank you very much for having me. And very happy to be running and to try to serve the people of Ward 1 and to continue meeting the people and working hard. So.
Okay, Ward 1 candidate Ryan Mancini. We're at the Windsor Star News Cafe.